Do you have to separate before your divorce? In Texas, there is no legal requirement for spouses to separate before, during, or even after their divorce. However, many individuals separate to give themselves time and space to consider their options and make future decisions. It is a crucial stage in the divorce process and can significantly change an individual's life. Hi, my name is Stacy, and I'm one of the attorneys here at the law office of Brian Fagan. This video will help you understand the implications of separating before or during your divorce and the different factors to consider while making the decision. Separation doesn't necessarily mean the marriage will end in divorce. It can sometimes go the other way. Do you want to get a divorce? This is the most basic question you can ask yourself throughout this process. You should consider negotiation if the answer is no or maybe. If you and your spouse are committed to saving the marriage, you can implore marital counseling, therapy, or other services to save your marriage. However, if the issues still need to be amended, then moving forward towards divorce might be your best option. The first step is filing for divorce and deciding when to move out. Divorce is not a one-size-fits-all. The option of separation would have certain implications depending on your circumstances. Therefore, considering your options and your family's needs before doing anything else. Let's discuss the living conditions first. The process is straightforward. If you're renting a house with your spouse, you can leave the house, but you're still going to be responsible for payments if you're on the lease for the home. So once you move out, you must check on your spouse to ensure that they pay the rent on time. Divorce can affect a person's emotional, physical, and financial well-being. Before moving out, ensure you have a place lined up to stay. Finding a new place and organizing a move can take time. In the meantime, having someone available to help you manage this transition period can be incredibly important. On the other hand, if you own the house, keep in mind the mortgage payment while the divorce is ongoing. For this reason, many spouses decide to live under the same roof until they decide what they're going to do with the house. When spouses separate, one of the most significant concerns is how the children will be affected. Stability is very important for a child's well-being and development. Many parents stay in the family house during or after the divorce to maintain consistency in their children's lives. By staying in the family home, you can help ease your child into the divorce and eventually transition out of the case as easily as possible. Family courts in Texas instruct spouses to create a parenting plan for separation. The decision to separate must always be taken into consideration with your future plans. Leaving the family home early in the divorce or even before the divorce can show a family court judge that you do not want to return to the house with your children. Despite your intention, leaving home and your children can be seen as sidestepping your responsibilities. So if your goal is to return home to be the full-time parent of your children, then we recommend you to stay in the house and leave only if the situation becomes dangerous or you are ordered to do so by a family court judge. However, if you or your spouse is violent or abusive, you should leave the house without any second thought. Separation can help you protect yourself and your children while planning the next steps in your life. If you are considering separation before or during your divorce in Texas, it is essential to understand your rights and obligations under the law. Consulting with an experienced family law attorney can help you navigate the divorce process and make informed decisions about your future. Please call our office today at 281-810-9760 to schedule your complimentary consultation. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to know more about Texas family law.